Hey y'all, welcome to Jay's Views Daily. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Before we jump into today's celebrity news, hit the like button and subscribe. And if you're not following me on all those social media platforms, please go ahead and follow me at Jay's Views Daily. Today's celebrity news is Angie Stone. Angie Stone, the legendary R&B and neo song singer, has tragically passed away at the age of 63. She was involved in a fatal car crash early this Saturday morning in Montgomery, Alabama, after leaving a performance. According to TMZ, Angie Stone was one of the 9 people in the van, which included her crew and backup singers, when the van was crushed on Interstate 65 in Montgomery County. She was the only person that was fatally injured, while the 8 remaining passengers allegedly are injured. Don't know the severity of their injuries, but unfortunately, Angie Stone did not make it. She was the only one. Prayers to Angie Stone's family. Prayers to Angie Stone's family. Because what makes matters even worse is that yesterday, February the 28th, 2025, Angie Stone's son, whom she shares with D'Angelo, her son's name is Michael, he celebrated his 28th birthday on the 28th of February, the last day of February. He turned 28 on the 28th, not knowing the following day his mother will be involved in a fatal car accident. Angie Stone's eldest daughter, Diamond, was the one who broke the devastating news. She took it to her Facebook account to say that, "On the road, mind racing, keep me and my family in your prayers." And then 3 hours later, "My mommy is gone," crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji. My heart goes out to Angie Stone's family, to her family, her friends, and her dearest ones. Because before all this, Angie Stone used to be very active on her Instagram using the live feature tool. And honestly, when she got on live, I believe it was around Christmas, when she let the world know how she was mistreated at her age, in her 60s. She stated that she should have been retired 20 years ago. That UMG, or Universal Music Group, has taken everything from her. And, she wants her money back some way, or she wants it back. She wants the money for herself, for her kids. She wants her legacy back, everything that she worked hard for as a single mother. And she was spilling the tea. And we didn't know that. I was actually watching the live. I was shocked. And I actually posted. I'm surprised it didn't go viral. But we were all shocked. And I'm not trying to judge Angie, but I'm not sure where she lives. I don't know how her living circumstances is. But for her to get on live and to say that she was robbed and she hasn't earned a dime, that's why she has to be on the road all the time performing, where she should be just kicking back, relaxing, and enjoying her grandchildren. So this is the live that I believe this is her second live before she passed away. I know she did another live, but this is the live that she was talking about how UMG took away everything. She put her trust in people, and she's 63, she didn't have the legal knowledge. She was all about working and trusting the people that she had around, thinking that they had her best interest in mind, but really and truly, they were robbing her, allegedly. So y'all, tap in.
And because we're at the end of 2024, I kind of just want to shut it down, looking forward to 2025. I had something happen that caused me not to be there, but God just needed to sit me down so I could focus on me. I almost didn't make it through this process because it was something that just kind of hit me. It was a day or so before I was scheduled to fly out to Detroit. The devil was very, very, very particular in targeting me. I was rushed to the hospital because I wasn't breathing so well. Came to find out, I had what was a bacterial blood infection that I had gotten when they stuck me with a needle. It had went into my bloodstream and caused a staph infection of the blood. They rushed me into ICU. I went into ICU and I went to use the restroom and I passed out in the restroom. My oxygen went all the way down and rendered me basically unconscious. When I came back to, the nurses began to tell me that I was screaming for Jesus. I began to praise God and call on his name because I knew biblically that if I was transitioning, I needed to be calling on Jesus. When they brought me to is when they told me I was lucky to be alive because I was on the floor. And sorry. I knew it was an attack. I knew it was a spiritual attack on me. However, I was treated and God healed me, cleared up. After 2 weeks, solid, one-on-one. Sometimes God will make you stand still. When you're doing the most, you can't for everyone. He will stand you still so that your complete focus can be on him. I remembered everything that I was working on. I remember the people that were in my immediate circle that were supposed to be there to help me. By the time it was all said and done, the Christmas song had been snatched down for what reason. I wasn't in a position to really fight that. I had to fight to live. So I couldn't worry about that because I knew that it would take care of itself, but not without the devil trying to blame me for the mishap. Lo and behold, I won't call any names, but people quit on me because they thought it was me. Like I said, I can't call any names because I'm not that vicious. I don't want to hurt anybody, and I really don't want it to be their downfall. But I will tell you, people left me in that dark, dark moment when I really needed support. My kids were there for me. My true friends were there for me because they knew this is serious. Things that of that nature, only to find out a lot of my publishing, a lot of my royalties, my mechanicals, they have all pretty much been stolen. As I begin to find out things that I never had to look into, because when you hire a team of people that to some degree supposed to have your back, you're thinking that they're getting it all together for you. You know, that's why, I respect Oprah Winfrey in that respect when she said, do your own research. Just Stone, the celebrity, that I let a lot of important things slip through the cracks only because I didn't know any better. I worked very hard to take care of my kids as a single mother, and I'm being transparent. My kids' fathers just were not doing what they're supposed to do. So I had to step up and go in and do everything that I needed to do for my family, which is why I worked so hard, which is why I traveled so much, which is why I did shows, because at the end of the day, after 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And, Even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I am truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people that have been driving the ships. And what they've been doing is improperly representing me, improperly stealing from me, taking things in their own hand, changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part. See, I'm not an attorney. I don't know everything. What I learned how to do was go out, work hard, get paid, come home, pay my bills, take care of my family. That part. The legal side, when you hire attorneys and managers and agents, they're supposed to make sure the gray area over there that they're in the driver's seat for, they're supposed to make sure you're taken care of. And even though they were taking care of themselves, they thought very little of taking care of me. And I know because I've seen it with my own eyes. So I'm just here to let you know, one way or the other, Universal Music, you're going to have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem? Oh, yeah. So you got to get a diesel crew, and I call them a diesel crew, to go in and rectify the issue. Because evidently, all the time that I've been working through things, they didn't get. I'll tell them on my live, please. Okay. Give it to me. Give me your phone. I'm sorry. So, just to be clear, I can't say it over live. Give me your phone. I just want everybody, come on, Journey, I'm on the line. My granddaughter trying to help me, and she's slow as Christmas. Your thing went off. Anyway, go get from Shayna. Yeah. So with that being said, shout out to Van Silk. I know you didn't know this was coming, but I had to be transparent. I would try to take as many questions as I can. Let me see.
What are your thoughts? Drop it in the comment section. Hollywood is a scary place. For me, I'm just stating my opinion, and it's free. Who are these people Angie Stone was referring to? These key people. Is it her manager? Her previous manager? Who? The owners of UMG? Like, who was in her circle that did this to her? Now look, she even said it herself that she was fighting a spiritual battle, and God was about to bring her into something from, getting that dirty needle. Almost, she stated that she almost transitioned, and she called out Jesus. And that even gave her the strength to even come onto this live to share her testimony, to say that, you know what, enough's enough. I need to reclaim what I've lost in the hands of the enemy. And that's what she was about to do, because she was tired. I don't know. It's I'm hoping that Angie Stone's family, her daughter, her son, her grandchildren, can be taken care of by whoever mistreated Angie Stone. All her music, My Sunshine Has Come, that's my favorite song. I'm just so shocked about this news. This is something that I know everybody. I wasn't expecting. I know you weren't. And it's just so unfortunate. It's always when someone is, I don't know. Like yesterday, her son's birthday was on February the 28th, and he turned 28. And then the following morning, after leaving a concert or a performance, she gets into a car crash. You know, like, prayers to Angie Stone's family again. Like, oh my gosh. Y'all, let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section. I hope I'm not tripping, but this doesn't make any sense at all. At all. And if these allegations are true that UMG has taken Angie Stone everything, all her monies, they need to give her back her money. Honestly, every dime, they need to give it to her children. Sign everything over to her children. And so her children can carry on her legacy, God willingly. Y'all, let me know what y'all thoughts are. Drop it in the comment section. I'm just hurt. Before I end my video, please hit that like and subscribe button to help this channel grow. Your girl's trying to be the next Wendy Williams, better yet, the next Oprah. Until next time, bye.